22.1 is a triplet. In 15 minutes, complete as many rounds and reps as possible of 3 wall walks, 12 dumbbell snatches, and 15 box jump overs. Let the games begin.
I started to walk when I was 9 months or even earlier. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I was on my feet quite early, and I was always running around, and just my mom never could calm down because she had to always look after me. I always felt, or I always knew I'm gonna be an athlete. You know, like we were sitting in the classroom and the teacher asked, okay, kids, what do you want to be when you're going to be a grown-up? Most of the kids were like, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a singer, an actress or something. I was like, I want to be an athlete. I didn't really know in which sport, but I just knew I want to be an athlete. I finished middle school and there was a time to actually choose the sport I'm gonna continue. So in general, I wasn't a fan of team sport. I just felt so frustrated when I'm not in the control, or I was kind of like blaming others, or I got frustrated on myself that I messed up something for the team. And that's why my parents actually suggested that maybe I should try tennis. I think it was quite late to become a number one in tennis or like superstar, but still I really enjoyed that. I played it 7 years. I looked up to Serena Williams, and the males, it was always Rafa Nadal. I loved competing since I was a kid. I always was looking forward for physical education classes because we used to have it together with the boys, and I was just so happy to compete against them because they were boys, of course, and they were always kind of faster and stronger, and I just wanted to prove everyone that I can be better than them. My first experience with CrossFit was, I came into the gym and I just wanted to sign for classes straight away. I just looked up for some videos on the internet, and I said, okay, that looks cool, and came in, and actually the classes just started in 10 minutes. I was like, okay, let's try this.
Take down and colour it differently. So we'll set up 2 stations there.
I'm excited to do this one. I think it's a cool workout to start with because there is nothing really stressful about it. It's just very simple movement, simple workout, and it's, in my opinion, it's more about how good you know your body and like how good are you in pacing yourself through longer workout, because it's quite long workout. Yeah, it was very helpful to see different technique on the box jumps, for example, and how it's going to change the outcome of the workout. So I already have the idea how I'm going to do it, so it's good.
I really think the best way to find the pacing is to do 1 round and just see what time you end up with, and that's going to give you a rough idea of where you're comfortable, and then you can start basing it off there. The trouble is, if you start that 15 minutes going out in a workout you don't know, you're going to have no idea of where you are. So before you go, I just hit 1 quick round, time it, see how you feel, see what the time was, and that's going to give you a rough calculation. And then you do need to be a little aware of that. The good thing is that we're so used to now the RPE, so we can judge that a little. Start at this, you want to be at like 7, 8. Through the mid part, you're going to be riding that 9, and then as you get to the end, you're going to be pushing the 10.
You just did the workout. What do you think are the keys to the workout for Gabby to smash it?
The girl's going to smash it. Like, they would probably smash this workout with like 24 in box jumps and 20 kilo dumbbells. Like, they haven't touched a 15 kilo dumbbell in like a year. You know what I mean? This is gonna be madness here, for real. Like, yeah, they're not gonna feel it. So I'm not gonna give any tips to them. They're gonna crush this workout. I don't want them to get too far away from me. You know what I mean? No,
You put 15 seconds? Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm Gabriela Migała. This is 22.1.
My first thought was it's wrong.
Gonna take the prize. Gotta feel it, and I won't keep quiet.
You just need to find slightly uncomfortable pace and stick to it for a whole 50 minutes. And this was my whole plan. And I think I executed it quite well.
You know I'm ready to fight, alright. I'm just a rebel that's on the move.
I didn't have any strategy about time frames or anything like that. I just stay in my zone, in my own flow and my own pace.
Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Yeah, I'm unstoppable. So I don't cry.
That was nice one. Like, because we saw the open announcement, I was like, okay, they were average per round was like between 117, and I think we finished the first round in like 10 something. I was like, okay, this might be too fast, but I felt, thanks John, I felt quite good, so I was like, ooh.
Christoph said before the workout that dumbbell is going to be like nothing because you've been training with the 20 dumbbell.
Yeah, dumbbell was nothing. I was just, I had really good judge. So every time when there was a question, a lockout or like too fast, he reminded me that just lockout. So I was more focusing to still try to cycle that fast, but like stop for half a second, just to make sure the rep is there. I don't know, we might made the wrong measurement again this year with one of the line during of the handstand walk, so we might have to redo it. So that's not a great news, but like I said before, it's not the worst workout to repeat. So maybe it turns out I'm gonna beat my own score on Monday.
Yeah, I didn't think that she's gonna do so well. That doesn't mean that I didn't think that she could. So it was a surprise, but it wasn't a surprise as there was not much emphasis on the open anyways. So she did very well, yeah. So it's pretty cool.
I was thinking, okay, if I'm redoing this and I'm kind of wasting session to redo, I could just go and try to win it.
I think a great athlete can take the feedback and then execute even better the second try, but it can have also the counter effect that you're like, oh shit, like I know how much it hurts after I beat that workout after like 7 or 8 rounds.
My feels during the second attempt were way different. I felt so tired, I felt actually very slow. I was just thinking, probably I'm not gonna improve this. I feel so slow, my legs hurt, but I just shut down those thoughts and I was just trying to focus on the transition and on the flow of the movements.
Come on, push the pace.
She went on and then she did even better, which is amazing. It's kudos to her and it shows that she's capable of surpassing even her best performances.
I just felt like I did my best and there was no way to gain those 2 reps. So I wasn't really pissed. It was just more like I sacrificed my session to to do the review, so winning it would be very worth it, but close.
Did you feel better?
Yeah, it was much better.
I was like, don't look on the clock. Don't look on the clock. I was really fighting with myself, Josie.
You did good.
I was constantly thinking, I'm so slow on the box jump. I was like comparing how I felt during the attempt on the Friday. On the Friday I just felt super fresh and everything was almost without the effort. And today I was like 4 minutes in and I was really worrying about my legs. But hey, I did it. I was just, like I said earlier, I was just struggling with my dudes that I'm way slower than I was on Friday. Because I felt so heavy and my legs just started to hurt already in 6 minutes. I was like, okay, just don't look on the clock. And I just looked again on the clock when I did 10 rounds. I just wanted to know how much time I have to close the 13. So I'm super happy with that.
To be honest, it's funny thing because from what I remember, I didn't really like the first classes, my first CrossFit classes. It was just so overwhelming. This my first classes ever, and the coach gave me a barbell and we was learning how to snatch, and I never touched a barbell before in my life, so it was quite hard and overwhelming. But then I pushed through the classes. I just afterwards I was like, okay, actually I liked it because there was some challenge in this, and I just really wanted to learn how to snatch, and I think that's why I came back the next day. A few months into it, maybe 2 or 3 months, my CrossFit gym announced that they're gonna have a competition inside the gym. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sign up for this, and I end up winning the competition, like being 16 years old girl doing CrossFit for like 2 months, and I realized that I can be good in this. What I did was I approached one of the coaches at my gym in Poland, and I asked him, hey Michael, what do you think about this? Do you have some time to help me to get back there in CrossFit? And he said, hey Gabi, I notice you have a lot of potential, and actually you are 17 years old, so it's your last year to qualify for the CrossFit Games as a teenager, so what do you think that we're gonna try to do it? And basically this is how everything started. When I finally got the email with confirmation that congratulations, you qualified for the CrossFit Games, I couldn't believe that. Like basically, I never really achieved anything special in the tennis, so it was completely new for me to all of a sudden qualify for the world championships in sport. I was 16, I couldn't travel there by myself, so all of a sudden my parents needed to come with me, but then it would cost even more money. So all of a sudden I had to find sponsors and raise all the money. I had zero expectations. I was just enjoying being there, and 2016 Games, that was the last year in Carson, California, so just everything about this felt magical. I mean, especially this tennis stadium, when I just entered this, I was just, wow, I can do whatever here. It's just amazing.
Gabriela Magala, second place in the event. third place clinched for Magala in the 16-17 division. She'll find herself on the podium after making the flight all the way from Poland.
My parents put a lot of money and effort for me to being able to play tennis. But then I think finishing on the podium and holding my Polish flag there just proved that it's a right decision, and I'm serious about the sport. When I was standing on the podium, I was just thinking that, okay, I just came here with zero expectation, just to have fun and enjoy that I'm being here, but that moment I just realized I just don't want to participate in the CrossFit Games, I just want to win it. The main goal for the Open was this one and done mentality. The goal was to be able to attack the workout 100% from the beginning. I still don't think that the quarterfinals is something that you have to peak for, but of course I will try to do my best. And of course the mentality for this period is gonna be again 100% full effort, like it would be a live competition.